Hello, my sister. I'm first going to point out that your letter to 15-year-old me was mostly about you, which I can't really fault you for since you were only 8 at the time that I was 15. Congratulations on your new affiliation. And while I don't really understand a lot of the aspects of sorority life, I am kind of a geek. And I looked up your particular sorority online. It's actually kind of cool. Anyway, what I wanted to say was that, being part of a sorority is one of those things that it stays with you and it's part of your identity and your sense of self and place and purpose, not only while you're a student, but it can extend even all the way into your adult life. I mean, you can be 50 or 60 and still run into people not only from your sorority but from the Greek community in general. So that is kind of cool that you have those sorts of connections and a network that you can tap into. I mean, even if you have nothing else, you can always say, oh yeah, I was this sorority class of whatever, and you'll probably always be able to find someone to either help you out or who can point you in a particular direction because they're either familiar with Greek life or they're familiar with your particular affiliation, etc., etc. So that is kind of cool. Me, I've never really belonged to anything, not in that way anyway. And I admit part of it was through choice. I mean, belonging does have certain stipulations that go along with it, as you well know, and there are things that you have to give up in order to belong. But it's something that I've really been thinking about lately. I mean, as you know, I've always been an individual and always have done things the way that I do them. And I have to admit that I've always been sort of envious of your ability to sort of tap into pre-existing networks and to go along, go with the flow on things, whether it be your DI team or a cross country or the variety of other things. I mean, you've always had this ability to sort of find something that you really enjoyed, or at least people that you enjoyed, and then did the things that they did. And I've never really been able to do that. Like, I'm always, even now, I'm 25, a grown person, and I live not with the parents. I'm obviously out of the house more permanently than you are. And every once in a while I just sort of feel out of step, with what's going on around me. Like, I'm not, that commercial for, I think it's for some alcoholic beverage, but it always says, I was there, or we were there, and some crazy thing is happening on screen, and it's a good time, and all that kind of thing. I am never there. Every once in a while, I want to be there. I want to be in with the in. You've always had that ability, and I've never known how you've done it. I'm glad that you have. You've been able to take opportunities and stuff that I've never been able to do. And I think that it's been really great for you. And you've been able. It's never you do things because your friends are doing them. I mean, sometimes I used to give you a hard time because that's what you were doing, but it always was stuff that you wanted to do. If you didn't want to do it, then you didn't do it. But you've always had that ability to attract people who do the same kinds of things that you do. And I think that's really great, and it is something that I really admire about you. So that's all I have for today, and again, congratulations on your acceptance to your sorority and all that other kind of thing. I think you'll be great. Alright, I'll see ya. Bye.